Desperate, Jub Jub promised to spend the rest of his life making up for his crime, offering to set up a trust fund for the affected families, even proposing he be the poster boy for how not to abuse drugs and booze. But the man who decided his fate didn't buy any of it.
Is it not a way to try to avoid punishment? On its own, it's an insult to the victims, because it amounts to saying that one will use one's power of the purse to avoid punishment.
Jub Jub's lawyer was emphatic in his closing argument, calling the minimum sentence of life imprisonment disproportionate to the crime. He said his client was still young enough to make a meaningful contribution to society and also to make amends. There was one small reprieve.
The offense was not committed in such a manner that you said and stated that you were going to kill school children on that day, on the 8th of March. The court will find that factor as a substantial and compelling circumstances in your favor.
But for the families, no punishment could ever be harsh enough. While Jub Jub's defense lawyer urged the court to consider the humanity of his client and not to hand down a sentence based on statistics, the state reminded Magistrate Brian Mavidi of the 6 families involved in the crash, saying their children had their whole lives ahead of them, but were denied a future.
We can see that the law is just failing us. The justice is failing us. It failed us. No, it's not enough. It's not enough. It's not enough for 4 children. For 4 children who is no more there.
It's been an emotional 3-year journey, and it still isn't over. Both Jub Jub and Tshabalala will appeal next year. Michelle Craig, Soweto.